When people try to tear you down, breathe deeply and let the air you draw in remind you that your center is unshakable. Not every barbed whisper or sideways glance deserves a moment of your precious attention or an ounce of your emotional energy. Often, criticism isn't a mirror reflecting your truth. It's a spotlight on someone else's insecurities, envy, or fear masquerading as an opinion. So when they stomp on your confidence, know this: they notice your light before you even realize how bright you become. You can't lower the temperature of someone else's drama, but you can decide whether it grazes your skin or slides harmlessly around you. Choosing to stay unbothered doesn't make you indifferent. It declares that their chaos will never hijack your peace. And if you've ever wondered how to turn their doubt into your drive, what comes next might just change how you carry yourself from this point on. From the moment doubt tries to seep in, train your mind to sift through what's constructive and what's just static. Ask yourself with absolute honesty whether there's a grain of truth to what was said. If so, embrace it as a roadmap to get stronger. If it's just noise, let it drift off like a harmless breeze. Alongside that discernment, cultivate a mental highlight reel filled with snapshots of your proudest victories. The time you refuse to give up, the moment you surprised even yourself, the victory that reminded you who you really are. When criticism creeps in, revisit that reel and let it remind you that you're built from resilience. Silence can be your most powerful response. You don't owe anyone an explanation for being yourself or pursuing your dreams. When you choose to say nothing, you're actually conserving your most valuable resource, your energy, so you can invest it in what truly matters. If words must be spent, let them be the kind that plant seeds of growth, not the ones that water someone else's negativity. To fortify your armor further, anchor yourself daily in your why. A purpose that outshines petty attacks will render them impotent. When your goals and passions form the foundation of your every action, outside noise can't shake you. In fact, you can redirect their doubt into a practice of emotional aikido. Let their skepticism bounce off you and channel that impulse back into dedication. Train a little harder, focus a little deeper, and celebrate a little louder. Don't forget that your environment is an extension of your mind. Curate it like a gallery of inspiration. Mute or unfollow chronic complainers on social media. Unwind from news cycles that fuel anxiety and replace them with voices that strengthen your conviction and broaden your perspective. Surround yourself with people who cheer on your progress, even the small steps, and distance yourself from anyone who sees your ambition as their personal threat. Embracing being misunderstood is another secret weapon. Not everyone will grasp your vision, and that's okay. In fact, their confusion is a filter ensuring that only those who truly resonate with your authenticity stay close. Allow their lack of comprehension to confirm that you're carving your own path, not crowding someone else's. Every insult, every doubting glance, every whispered critique can be woven into the grand narrative of your life. Think of these moments as dramatic plot points that set the stage for your breakthrough. The hero's journey isn't complete without conflict, and you're the hero writing your own legend. So when the heat turns up, recognize it as a signal that transformation is just around the corner. Beyond these mental shifts, there are practical rituals you can adopt. Start each morning with a 2-minute gratitude journal. Jot down 3 things you appreciate about yourself and your life. This simple act rewires your focus toward abundance rather than lack. Pair it with a brief visualization exercise. Close your eyes and imagine overcoming a current challenge, sensing the relief and pride that follows. By rehearsing your success, you prime your brain to pursue it. When tension mounts, integrate a 4-7-8 breathing cycle. Inhale quietly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold the breath for 7, and exhale audibly through your mouth for 8. This physiological reset lowers stress hormones and sharpens clarity. Combine that with a standing power pose. Shoulders back, chest open, chin lifted, to signal to your mind that you're in control. If you need an extra layer of support, consider enlisting an accountability partner or coach, someone who can remind you of your strengths when you can't see them yourself. Share your daily or weekly triumphs and setbacks, and let their perspective reinforce your progress. On days when self-doubt creeps in, lean on them to recalibrate. Finally, give yourself permission to recharge. Schedule mini digital detoxes. A 15-minute walk without your phone, an hour of reading a book that inspires you, or a session of your favorite creative outlet. When you refill your own cup, negativity loses its power to drain you. By integrating these strategies, you transform every jab into a stepping stone. So next time someone tries to tear you down, take a deep breath, remember who you are, and let their noise become the soundtrack of your ascent. Subscribe for more.